to a new game called Doubles Help. So right now you are watching the video, and after you watch the video, you will begin playing your game. I'm going to modify it since you are working from home and you don't always have somebody to play the game with. So just watch the video to learn how to play our game. So first of all, you're going to click on the hyperlink. So I'm going to click right here. And I'm going to start playing my game. And right now I'm going to show you how you're going to look down here in the right hand corner. You'll see two tabs. You're going to click on that second tab. You're going to ignore the first tab because, like I said, Mrs. Glazier is going to modify that for you. So I'm going to click on the second tab. It's going to bring me to my game board. And you are now going to start playing with Mrs. Glazier. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is tell you the rules of the game. Is you're trying to complete this whole game board, and what I'm going to do is split it in half because I found by playing the game myself there's not a lot of room to write. So let's go, let's split this right in half. We talked about learning about fractions this week. There's a half, right? And I'm going to start by using this side at first. I'm going to box that out. All right, now I'm going to put this down. When I say this, I mean this little tool over here. I'm going to hit the X out button. I'm going to X that out because I'm going to spin the spinner. So I'm going to touch the spinner right here, and I'm going to spin an 8. And I'm going to spend a 3. Now the goal of our game, because it's doubles and we've been working on doubles at school, is that we're going to use doubles to solve this. So first of all, I'm going to write the equation. And again, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to grab my marker. I'm using my stylus, so you'll hear a lot of clicking. And it's facing down, so that's good. That's when you write with it. So I'm going to write 8 times 3. I'm going to put it in this box as neatly as I can. Now, the goal is to use doubles, so I'm going to break that 3 up, and I'm going to say 8 times 2. So now I got a double. Plus, I'm going to do, I got 1 3 left, so I'm going to do 1 8 left, 8 times 1. Now I'm going to think about that and go, okay, 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 1 is 8, and I can add those together and get 24. So, see how I used my double strategy right here? That's my double. Now, I'm going to show you how you can use your Seesaw activity graphing papers. So, I'm going to go back into this slide right here. And I am going to graph out 8 times 3. So I'm going to make sure, maybe I want blue this time. Well, I like a fine tip pen, so, or pink. I'm going to graph that out. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it was 8 by 3, right? So I'm going to make an array. And I'm going to do 8 times 3. I'm going to make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I've been bound to make mistakes. Now, I'm going to use my doubles. So I'm going to use 2 of these. So this is like my 8 times 2. And that equals 16. Oh, it's so fun to write on this. And then I know that I used 2 of these, of my 3, and now I got 1 more left. So now I'm going to do 8 times 1. And that equals 8. Now if I add them together, that's how I get 24. All right, now I'm going to go back to my game. So go back to my game. I'm going to hit my home button. So I'm going to hit that. And that's going to kind of bring me to what I have going on my iPad. Oh, I got a lot of things going on here. I'm going to go back to my game. See my game? It's right here. And I double click my home button. I can see what I've been working with. Okay, there's my game. Sweet. So now I'm going to spin the spinner again. Remember, I'm going to put this down. And I got an 8 again. Whoa. Good, I didn't get a 8 times 4. So now I'm going to write in the box 8 times 4. Ooh, okay, here we go. Hit that button. There, I got to make sure it's facing down. Okay, now I can write 8 times 4. 8 times 4. All right, so I'm going to use doubles. So to think about that, I'm going to split that 4 up into 2, 2. Okay, so I'm going to go 8 times 2 plus 8 times 2. I'm going to double the double. All right, I know what 8 times 2 is. That's 16. And I know what 16 plus 16 is. That's 32. But I'm going to double check my work. Remember, I'm going to hit the home button again. I'm going to go back into my seesaw. It's right down here. Click. Oh, here I am. Maybe I want to get all fancy today. Maybe I want to use a different color. So last time I did 8 times 3. And this time I'm doing 8 times 4. So I know it goes to here because I can see that from below. And then I know you go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's my 8 times 4. Now remember I said I doubled it, so I'm taking the doubles. Doubles are 2s. When you have one and you add to another one to it, that's a double. You're adding the same number. So I know 8 times 2 is 16. So that means this one is also 8 times 2 equals 16. So I took 2 and 2, which equal 4. See how I split that? All right, so, 16 plus 16, did I get that right? Is 32? Let's see if I got that right. I better go check my math. So I know 32 is greater than 24, so I'm going to hit my home key. And there it is. Ooh, yes, Mrs. Glazier got it right. I proved it with my array that I made. All right, I'm going to go again. And the reason I'm circling these numbers because at the end you can add them up and get a big total, so you're practicing your adding skills too. Now let's see, I'm going to push this down, hit my spinner, come on. Ooh, 7 by the hair of my chinny chin chin, and 3. Okay, so now I'm going to 7 times 3. All right, here I go. Okay, so I think of the 3, and I'm going to split that into a 2. That's a double. 7 times 2. And then I know I have one more 7 left. So I'm going to do plus 7 times 1. And now I'm going to add those together. So I have 14, because 7 times 2 is 14, plus 7 equals 21. Now I'm going to go double check it. So I'm going to hit that home button again. Boom, boom. And then there's my graph. Woo! All right, so what color do we want? I'm feeling blue today because the sky looks blue. Oh, yes. And I am doing 7 times 3. Right, short-term memory. So I'm going to go up here. I know 7 is less than 8, 1. And then I know 3, 1, 2, 3. Go up 3. So this is 7. We've got the height and the length, or the length and the width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I did my doubles. Remember, we're trying to do doubles help. We're letting doubles help us. So I'm going to do the double first. So that's 7 times 2 is 14. And now I use 2. I have one more left. So I can do 7 times 1 is 7. And then I can add them together. 14 plus 7, I get 21. That's been my smallest product so far. And I can even tell by the size of it. It is like medium, large, small. Why didn't I circle that last time? 32. So I'm going to put 21 down here. Oop. Back to my home button. Boom, boom. 21. All right. So far, I'm doing really good. I think you get the gist of it. What I'd like you to do is keep going. So you're going to do one here. This will be your 4th one you're going to try. Then I'm going to scoot this over here. Then I would like you to try another one over here. Maybe you want to try a different color. Maybe you want to go, blue. I'm feeling blue today. I'm feeling patriotic. So maybe you could do a 5th problem here. So this is like your 5th one you try, your 6th one. So basically you'll have 8 equations. You can either pretend you're playing against somebody or just by yourself. And then again, you're going to get those product totals over here. And you're going to put them down here below. And you can maybe see which side wins is what I was thinking. So I have 24, 32, and 21. I forgot to change this to red and do 21. Oop, Got to have that facing down, 21. So I would add those together. And right now, if I was to do that, I might do all the 10s first and do 30 plus 20 is 50 plus another 20 is 70. And then I might do all the 1s together. And I get 7. So I know so far my score is 77. And obviously I haven't done anything on this side. But if you want to play against someone, you could. Or if you just want to get a big grand total, if you want to add up all the numbers together, you can do it that way too. Because in the reflection, I didn't have you playing against someone. Now, when you're done, you're going to screenshot your board game. So I'm going to also model that. In the directions, it says teacher instructions. I show you how to do that. But right now, I'm pressing the home key. It's a circle on your home screen. And the on-off button. And I'm pressing together, and you'll hear a click. Listen. Shh. I heard a click. And then it goes down here in the corner. Now, it will go into your camera roll if you just let it. But I'm going to say done. I'm going to press done. So I'm going to save it to my photos. Now it's saved. I know that because I'm going to double click the home button. Boom, boom. And I'm going to go to my, photos. There it is. So there's my photo. Now I'm going to be able to upload that into my game. So I'm going to double click the home button, get back into my Seesaw. Here I am. And again, you're going to keep going with this decorative, colorful game board. You're going to go to slide 4, and this is where you're going to upload your screenshot. So I do share this, but you're going to press upload right here. So I'm going to upload my photos. I'm going to do recently added. I'm going to add that one. Hit the green check mark right here, third graders. Boom. Now my teacher can see all the awesome things I did in my doubles help game today. I really worked hard to try to use my doubles to figure out my math multiplication equations. All right, so you will upload this. When you're all done, you'll have slide 3, your graph paper done, 4, and obviously 2, you just play the game, and 1 is going to be Mrs. Glazier's video. Then you hit the green check mark when you're all done. Great job listening today. Have fun playing our game.